21% of American adults are considered illiterate in the US. That's, I think, roughly like 43 million people, 46 million people, somewhere in that range, which is that's a big amount of people if you think about it. Like, it really is. And, it's like 21%. Now, what they consider to be illiterate, it doesn't mean that they can't read at all. Like, they can read, like, simple sentences. Like, when you think simple sentences, like, I am going to the store. I walked my dog. Like, they can read simple stuff, but super, like, more complex sentences, they just can't read and understand and struggle with. So they could do simple sentences. It doesn't mean they can't read at all. It just means they're not fully understanding reading as a whole and being able to read more complex things. Now, I thought, well, okay, we're 21%. Let's compare, because maybe it's not bad compared to other places. Now, the least undeveloped country in the world is Somalia. Now, Somalia specifically, when I looked, they have roughly a 46% illiteracy rate. Now, I get it. 41% is way bigger than 21%. But I want to put this in perspective. In Somalia, the majority of women do not get an education there. So a lot of that 46% is coming from women because they can't get an education there. It's just not part of their culture. So, not necessarily part of their culture, I guess, but just that's not how the life goes over there. That's not how things are set up. So, even though 46% is obviously a lot bigger than 21%, there is a large majority of that 46% who are women. And yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it's a little bit of a further comparison. So I thought, okay, well, let's look at some other countries who also have a 21% illiteracy rate and see what's going on there. So other countries with around a 21% illiteracy rate are countries like Bhutan, Sierra Leone, I think is how you say that. I might be saying that wrong, and then Pakistan. Now, specifically, I want to focus on the first two. Now, Bhutan recently has gotten off of the list for least developed countries. It is now considered to be a developed country. So it has moved off that list, but it is a recently developed country. The US is not a recently developed country. The US is way wealthier than Bhutan is. We have way more funding, way more we have a lot more, and the fact that they have the same illiteracy rate as us is not really that good. And another one, like I said, Sierra Leone, I think is how you say it. That country specifically is considered one of the more underdeveloped countries in the world.